Hello, this is Ryan. Welcome to another DVD collection video, and this is part 3. And last time when we left off, we finished at the L's. So let's get started. And before I start, the last 2 parts are on my other channel. So if you want to check out parts 1 and 2, I'll leave links in the description below. So yeah, we finished on the L's. So now we're on the M's. The first one I have is Meet Dave. An okay film. I saw it. I think I saw this in theatres, but it's an okay film. Next one we have is Monkey Bone. An okay film as well. I definitely do like this, but this film used to scare me as a kid. I used to get scared of this film when I was little. Monsters vs Aliens. Love this film. It's probably one of my favourites. But I'll probably never watch the series. Minnesota Cuke and the Search for Samson's Hairbrush. Expect your opinion if you're not into VeggieTales, but I grew up on this show after my teacher introduced me to it. Mulan, classic Disney film. That's probably one of my favourites. I probably will never check out the live action one because I just think these live action ones need to stop. Disc 1, Disc 2. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 1. Respect your opinion if you're not into My Little Pony, but I love this show. Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, and Disc 4. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 2. I don't have Seasons 3, 4, 5 and 6 on DVD yet, but I will get them eventually. Disc 1, 2, 3 and 4. My Little Pony Equestria Girls. I know a lot of people are mixed on this one, but I personally like this movie. My Little Pony Equestria Girls Legend of Everfree. Another great film in the franchise. Definitely looking forward to the latest one that's coming soon. It's a DVD, and there's this little I can't remember what, I think they're called patches or something. Yeah, it came with that. And yeah, no point using the code, I used it a while ago. My Scene Goes Hollywood. An okay film. It's okay. Front spine and the disc. Next one we have is My Super Ex-Girlfriend. An okay film. I haven't watched it for a while, but it's an okay film. Another double-sided disc. Open Season, the full screen special edition. I like this film. After rewatching it though, it doesn't really hold up, but it's still an okay film. Definitely better than 3 and 4, considering I actually like the second one. There's a disc. Over the Hedge, the full screen version. Front spine and the back. And this I definitely did see this one in cinemas. I'm not 100% though if it was my first movie though in cinemas. There's a disc. And there's just some stickers advertising flushed away. Next one we have is Paddington. Great movie. I actually saw this in theatres. Looking to get the sequel at some point. There's a disc, just your boring plain, blank disc. Pan, a film I actually like, but everyone probably hates. But I don't mind this movie. I especially love this more in 3D. There's the disc. There's my ticket from when I went to see it in theatres. Paranorman, a great film by the people that made Coraline. And spine in the back. This one has a green disc, or like a, I don't know, but kind of like a bluish green, but definitely green. Phineas and Ferb, the Perry Files. Front spine and the back. There's the main disc, and there's the digital copy disc. Planet 51. I like this film. I know my friend Jaden doesn't like it, but I liked it. So I respect anyone's opinion if they hate that one. Pokemon the first movie. This is probably a film definitely from my childhood. I absolutely love this film. And yes, I hate to admit it, I'm 21 and I still cry at this movie. It's just so sad in my opinion. Next one we have is Pokemon the movie 2000. I find this film probably the weakest in my opinion. This movie is probably the weakest Pokemon movie in my opinion. I like it, but it's probably the weakest in my opinion. Pokemon Heroes, the movie. Front spine in the back. And I hate this release because it says here it contains special features, but this release doesn't. There's the disc. Next one we have is the Pirates Who Don't Do Anything. Front, spine, and the back. An okay film actually. I do really like this film. And we've got the US DVD and the UK. Yeah, I lost the box, so I put it inside the US DVD. Next one we have is Poliworld. Respect your opinion if you don't like Polly Pocket, but I don't mind it. Front spine in the back. I do also have the UK DVD of this. There's the Poliworld DVD, and that's the Too Cool Pocket Plaza DVD. Got that one off eBay, so I just thought I'd put it inside this DVD. Next one we have is Princess Tutu, the complete series. A great anime, and it's actually not a bad anime. I really enjoyed it. I haven't seen it for a while, but it definitely is a great show. Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, Disc 4, Disc 5 and Disc 6. Definitely need to get a replacement for this because Disc 6 is absolutely damaged. Next one we have is Quest for Camelot, another film from my childhood. If you don't like it, I respect your opinion, but I love this movie. I used to watch it a lot when I was a kid. And spine in the back, and there's the disc. Another double-sided, double-sided disc. Next one we have is Rango. Another underrated film in my opinion, and probably my #1 favourite Nickelodeon film. There's the disc. No point asking for a code, it's already been used. And I always get confused of this. It says here distributed by Warner Home Video, but they didn't even make the movie. Next one we have is Road to El Dorado, another underrated film. Front spine in the back. And yeah, I think this film deserves to have a Blu-ray release like Ants and, Prince of Egypt. Next one we have is Robots, the full screen DVD. I do have the widescreen as well, but that's included in the Blu-ray. Front spine in the back. There's the disc. Next one we have is Recess All Grow Down. Yeah, I grew up with this show, but the one I mainly like is Recess School's Out, which I have on VHS. There's the disc. Next one we have is Return to Neverland. I know you may not agree with this, but I prefer this film way more than the first Peter Pan. I like the first Peter Pan, but I prefer this one way more. Front spine in the back, and there's the disc. Next one we have is Sabrina the Animated Series, Witch in Training. Another show from my childhood. I grew up watching this a lot when I was a kid. There's a disc. Next one we have is The Very Best of Sabrina, the animated series. Front, spine, and the back. There's disc 1. There's disc 2. Next one we have is Sabrina the Animated Series, A Witchmas Carol. Front, spine, and the back. And there's the disc. Next one we have is Sesame Street Presents Follow That Bird. Definitely a good film. Even though I think I actually have watched more of Elmo and Grouchland more though. And there's the disc. There's the scene index. Next one we have is Shaun the Sheep the movie. Great film by the people by Aardman, and I'm definitely looking forward to the sequel next year. And there's the disc. Don't bother using the code because it doesn't work. Next one we have is Small Soldiers, a classic film from my childhood, and a great film by the director who made Gremlins. Next one we have is The Simpsons movie. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of The Simpsons anymore, but I do love the movie. The movie is probably the best, in my opinion. Next one we have is Space Chimps. Respect your opinion if you hate this, but I don't mind this movie as much as everyone else. I actually thought this film was at least okay. And the double-sided, obviously another double-sided disc. Now this one, I'm very weird that I actually even bought this, to be honest. And yeah, it's Space Chimps 2. I have no idea why I bought this. I just thought, I guess I wanted to get it because it was cheap. And well, because I thought I might rewatch it. But yeah, this film sucks. That's one film. This one film that I can definitely say I think sucks. Liked it when I actually saw this in theatres, but when watching it again, the film absolutely just sucked. Next one we have is SpongeBob Takes Off. An okay show. I think it's okay. I know a lot of people might just think it's stupid and the animation's bad, but I don't mind it. But I will say this show is definitely a rip-off of Lolly Rock, which is actually a much better show. Next one we have is The Spiderwick Chronicles, probably my second favourite Nickelodeon movie. Yeah, if you're wondering about SpongeBob, yes, those are definitely in my top 10 as well of Nickelodeon films. Front, spine, the back. There's the disc. And speaking of SpongeBob, next one we have is the SpongeBob movie. Front, spine, and the back. Definitely a classic film. I really love this film. Because I'm a huge fan of SpongeBob. Been a fan of SpongeBob since I was a little kid. Next one we have is Spirited Away, which is in my opinion, a masterpiece. This is probably one of the best Studio Ghibli movies out there. Front, spine, and back. That's the first disc. And there's the second disc. Okay, so that was part 3 of my complete US DVD collection. I will do part 5 tomorrow. I mean, no, part 4 I meant. I'll do part 4 tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you'll enjoy watching part 4 tomorrow.